Good morning, beautiful people of the world. Good morning. I don't have on. Woo! Turn this down. Good morning. How are you guys doing today? It is Thursday, August 14th. Yes, August 14th. Good morning. Good morning to you, and you. Happy Throwback Thursday. Happy Throwback Thursday, you guys. I keep getting this email from somebody from YouTube saying a private user shared a video with me that I used their music in my video. I don't respond to those because I think they're spam or something, and I just don't respond to those. Okay. So yeah, how you guys doing on today? Today is Thursday, Throwback Thursday. So because we can now post pictures, I want all of you all who want to participate, I want you to post a picture, a throwback picture. It doesn't necessarily have to be a throwback picture. It can just be a picture of, it could be a picture, a recent picture. It can be an old picture. It can be a baby picture. It can be anything of that nature. But I want you all to post a picture on my community tab. If you go to visit my community, what you have to do is you have to click on my, can I make this light? I'm sure I'm gonna try. Yep, I did. You have to click on my YouTube channel page, and then you'll see where it says visit community. And when you click on visit community, a page should appear, and on that page you can go down to the box and hold on, I'm cheating a little bit. I'm cheating just a little bit. That's how you do that. I came through the parking lot so I could turn because I knew they were going to take forever. But you go to where it says post, and then there, and I'm running late, you all, so I don't have on a stitch of makeup. I didn't even do my eyebrows. You click on there, and it's a little box in the post, and you click on there, and you have to give YouTube full access of your photos in order for you to post a picture there. So it's Throwback Thursday. We're now able to share and post pictures and share with with our YouTube family. And I would love to see your pictures. I would love to see who you are, what you look like, other than just talking to a profile picture. I would love to see your throwback pictures, all of that. So if you want to participate, just go to visiting community page and you shall see that there. I am not happy about a certain type of thing, and I'm gonna tell y'all what it is. So I'm gonna post on the community page, I'm going to post a picture of my foot. Hold on one second, I gotta wipe my nose. So I'm gonna turn you all this way, okay? It's gonna turn you this way. I don't want to wipe my nose on camera. I'm suffering with these allergies. Hold on. Okay. All right. Sorry about that, y'all. I had to wipe my nose, and I did not want to wipe my nose on camera. Put some hand sanitizer on my hands. Okay. So So remember, I don't know if I mentioned it here. I know I mentioned it over on my personal Facebook page. I had Saturday, I think it was Saturday. Saturday, I wore some green flip-flop sandals that I bought from when I went to Punta Cana. So I had them on, and when I got home, after being out all day, you know, I don't even remember what did I have on Saturday that was green. I don't even remember. But anyway, my foot started to hurt. Now this is on the same foot that I have the tailor's bunion, where he want to go in and shave the bone down and all of that stuff. So I was like, okay, I didn't have any injection in my foot or anything like that. So I'm just like, what's going on, right? So my foot started to swell, and it was burning, and it was itching, and I mean, it was fiery red. I'm gonna post it on the community page. So my mother said, you need to, and I was going to make a doctor's appointment for that anyway. My mother was like, you need to go to the doctor. She was like, because that could be a blood clot. Because, you suffer with, pain in your legs. She was like, it could be a lot of things. She was like, you need to go to the doctor. So on this same foot is where I broke my ankle in 2010. So I have, in this foot, in the left foot, I have a heel spur, plantar fasciitis, tailor's bunion, broke ankle. And if you don't know, your ankle is the hardest bone or hardest part of your body to heal if you break, because you have, and I learned this taking anatomy in college, which I didn't finish. But I took an anatomy class. You have little bones. I don't know how many, I can't remember, but you have little bones in your ankle, and those little bones take a long time to fuse. So this ankle always swells in heat. If I wear a certain type of shoe, if I wear a strap around my ankle, it swells, right? So I got all this going on in this foot. Come on, let's go. So I go to the doctor yesterday to find out that I have gout. Gout, y'all. Gout. So the picture that I took, I showed it to her, and so she's not my regular doctor. She's actually my mom's regular doctor. And she's actually my mom's regular doctor. And so she was like, she said, so when I showed her the picture first before I showed her my actual foot, and so she was like, wow. And I was like, yeah. And I said, my foot has never looked like this. I said, so I started telling her the issues with this foot and everything that's happened. And so she said, that looks like gout. I said, gout? Now, gout does run in my family. All of my mother's brothers. My mother comes from a family of 9. There was 3 girls, 6 boys, and all the boys, except my oldest uncle, I don't think he has it. My baby uncle, the one that I told you I was going through what he's going through, he has it. My uncle who takes Chris to school, he has it. I know them 2 have it. Oh, and my other uncle that's right up under my aunt that passed from colon cancer, he has it. So that's Michael, Alan, and Andre that all suffer from gout. I don't know if my Uncle Tony suffered from it. And of course, my other uncle who, is incarcerated or whatever, I don't know if he has it. But yeah, so they all suffer from gout. And over the years, I've always heard them talk about how much pain they would be in with gout. I have a male friend who has gout. And so in my mind, I'm sorry, y'all. This thing keeps falling down. I apologize. I'm going to fix it. It's got to be tightened in the back. Let me see if I can do it. Okay, let me see if it seems like it's a little tighter. It's a little ball back here. So in my mind, with my uneducated self, I always was under the impression that gout was a dude thing, because I've never heard a woman say she suffered from gout. I haven't, and apparently women can get gout as well, because now I have it. So I'm like, so she's like, yeah. She was like, I want you to do some labs. Now, this doctor is my mother's doctor. And I did not know that she was my mother's doctor until I went home and I was telling my mother. And I was just told my mother what her name was. And she said, that's my doctor. And my mother don't really care for her. But she was nice to me. She was nice. And so she went on to telling me, what to look up about gout. So I did. And she was telling me, that gout is from the uric acids in your body. So you have to stay away from certain foods. And you all know I love seafood. So my mother said, are you sure? Is she sure that that's what it is? I said, well, that's what she said. It looked, that's from what I described and what I showed her on a picture. And she saw my foot. She said, I don't know. She said, I think you need to, when you go to your doctor in September, make sure that that's what it is. So anyway, she wanted me to have some lab work done yesterday. Well, my doctor's appointment was at 4:20. I left work yesterday at noon. And by the time I saw her and talked to her, the lab was closed. So I was not able to get in to do the lab work. And I just did lab work a couple of months ago, and it was good, So I'm just kind of, and my blood pressure, y'all, was good. It was 125 over 63. So my blood pressure was good. And I lost 4 pounds. Come on here, somebody. I lost 4 pounds. Doing what? Say it with me, say it with me, say it with me. Water challenge. Water challenge. Yes, ma'am, and yes, sir. Your girl lost 4 pounds. So, I'm doing, I was like, because when the nurse said, come on, let me get your weight. They take your weight before they take your vitals. I was like, really? I was like, this is the part of coming to the doctor that I hate. She started cracking up. I said, we can skip this part. So she said, I can't skip it. I was like, I know. So she took my weight. And she says to me, she said, do you want to know what it is? When we get back in the room, in the doctor, the exam room. I said, absolutely not. I said, because I already know what it is. And she said, well, she's looking and she said, you actually lost 4 pounds. I say what? She said, yes, ma'am. She said, you lost 4 pounds. I said, all right, come on, hit 3. Oh, Jesus. Girl, here and I lost anything was a blessing. Do you hear me? So she was like, that's good. She was like, that's good. So I could look at her and tell that she's going through some type of weight loss journey herself. And she told me that she had the surgery, the gastric bypass surgery. And she said, so I was telling the nurse, I was like, yeah, I said, I was trying to get on the Wegovy. I said, but my insurance won't, they won't cover it. And so she says, her friend has lost 25 pounds with the Wegovy. And she And I was asking her, did her friend have any side effects? She said no. And she went on to telling me that her girlfriend, is eating right, going to the gym, all of that. So like I told you all, I'm gonna have to go through. I'm going to have to buy the Wegovy myself, and I know it's really expensive, and it is. But there is this program, this place where you can get it and you buy it. It's called Fridays, and it's a clinic, and it's just like if you got it at the doctor's office, and it's expensive. But I am going to. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it, and I know it's going to be expensive. But y'all, I got to lose this weight. I got to lose this weight. And yeah, I've lost, 4 pounds because I've been doing the water challenge. And I just started the water challenge, and I hadn't been consistent because I was drinking coffee, a little coffee here, a little Sprite, a little tea. Although, I will admit, I have not, and I have been really proud of myself. I have not drank as much pop or iced teas or you don't know what you want to do. You're driving like a snail. I have not drank as many can't drive. I haven't drank as many like Sprites, ginger ales, iced teas, lemonades. I haven't drank many of that. So I am proud of myself for that. Now, have I cheated? Yeah, I've cheated. I've cheated because what I said I wanted to do was I wanted to drink water without drinking any other thing other than water. That part I didn't do. But I've drank more water than I have drank the other stuff. Okay? So, I am proud of myself for that. And I was telling her that I do not eat fast food like I used to eat. One, because fast food is not good for you. We all know that. It's not healthy. Two, it is just nasty. It is nasty. It's just nasty to me. It's just not good to me anymore. Everything, and I'm going to tell you all something. Fast food makes my stomach hurt. It makes me go to the bathroom, if you know what I mean. And so I stopped eating it. I eat more salads, and I do cheat in between that, because I'm not really on a diet. I'm just trying to I'm trying to stop eating things that will cause me to gain weight. So, French fries have always been my weakness. I love French fries. Oh my God, I love French fries. I've cut down on the French fries. I may eat a few fries and I give them to Chris, because he loves French fries like me. Love French fries. I don't know if y'all remember this. This is a throwback memory. But I remember being in high school. We had a fryer that my mother and father had bought. This is when the fryers had first came out. And we had one. My parents bought one. My sister and I would come home, open up a bag of fries. My mother taught us how to fry them, put them down in that fryer in that grease, fry them French fries, a baby, and had nothing but a plate of fries. I did that for years when I was in high school. Then one day, I got sick, and I never did it again. I never ate just a plate of fries after that. Never did. Got sick. So that's a throwback memory. I don't know how many of you all remember the deep fryers, the fryers that came out where you put the oil in there. You can fry your chicken, your fish. They still have fryers. But now we have the air fryer, and I have an air fryer. I have a double door air fryer. I'm not too particularly, I got it off of QVC, and I've used it quite a bit. I'm not a fan of it, but I did see a fryer on TikTok that I said I wanted. It's a double. It's a up and lower fryer. So I saw that one. But yeah, but I remember when remember when the fryers came out, and then now we use the air fryers. So I was happy to hear that I had lost 4 pounds. I was ecstatic. I I really, really was. And because I wasn't losing nothing. And this is one thing I know. Water, you drink water, you will lose weight. That's a fact. You drink water, if you walk, if you exercise, do some type of 30-minute exercise of movement, cardio, you will lose weight. And if you incorporate more vegetables, fruits have a lot of sugar in them, so you have to be careful with certain with sugars. Now, the other thing that I wanted to share with you all that I don't think I ever told you all is that I suffer from hypoglycemia, which is low blood sugar. So if I have to have a certain amount of sugar, because if I don't, I will pass out. My blood sugar will drop and I will hit the floor. And it has happened many, 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 many times. And I found out that I suffered from that from being a kid. So, hold on, y'all. I'm trying to get through this light. Damn it. Oh, I was able to get through here. That light don't hold no time. So I do have to have some type of sugar. This camera is lopsided. I'm gonna fix it though. Yeah, so I love candy. That's another thing I love. Another weakness. Okay, why are you sitting right here? I'll be back, y'all. I'll be back. Let me go in here and punch. It's always a rat race trying to get me. my God. Sorry. Don't kill me, y'all. Don't kill me. Shit, I probably ain't even got no parking space down here. Oh, why is that every time when you go in the building, people want to stop and talk? But that was one of my co-workers that I used to work with in the other department. He was trying to tell me something, so trying to tell me some information. I hope my spot is down here. I'll have to back all the way up. Oh shit. Nope, it ain't here. He got my spot. That's okay. I'll go all the way back here. Park right here. As long as I get somewhere to park, I don't care. He got my spot. I like to park down there on that end or right here. I'm lucky that I got it. So anyway, yeah, they was talking. What was I talking about, y'all? Oh, you like, girl, we don't know either. Thank y'all for being patient. I'm sorry. I am so sorry. That was so rude. I was trying to be like, okay. Like, I'll be back. Anyway, what was I talking to y'all about? I know I was talking to y'all about, told y'all about my foot. What else do I need to tell y'all about? Let's tell y'all something else. I can't think though. Man, I lost my train of thought. But I'm not happy about the fact that I do have gout. I really am not. I wasn't expecting to hear that. I was like, gout. But I see my doctor in September, so I'll find out from her what's going on, see what she say. But I know that I'm definitely got to change. Oh, I was saying that that's another thing I was telling you all, that you see in that mirror, that I'm suffer from hypoglycemia. And and so I have to have some type of sugar. I know I was saying that. And I was saying that if I don't have some type of sugar, like some orange juice. I don't drink orange juice the way I used to. Chris loves orange juice. But if I don't drink some orange juice or something like that, something with some sugar or some candy or something with some sugar in it, I will hit the floor. And it's happened to me before, and I know I was saying that. So I do have to have some type of sugar. concentrate, y'all. So yeah, so I gotta have a little sugar, but I am trying to cut the sugar, you know. But like I said, I was really shocked to hear that it was gout. But I will tell you all, there has been times that I have suffered with like redness and like even in my hands, like my fingers will swell up and be red. And I've always thought or wondered, like, is this gout? But again, not being educated about it, I did not know that women get gout. And here's another interesting fact that I found out too, you all, that I wanted to tell you all. This is something else I did not know. Gout. Ooh, he close. Ooh, he close, he close, he close. Gout is common with women that are going through menopause. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. We as women, we just can't win. We just can't win. I'm like, and I found that out by watching this YouTube video yesterday after she told me I had gout. I went and searched it, and then I Googled it on Siri, and that's what came up. I'll put it on the community page what it says. I'm like, oh my God. Like, you got to be kidding me. Always something. Always something. The doctor was really nice. She explained, she was very thorough and really explained to me about gout. And I just was looking at her like, you got to be kidding me. So anyway, she wanted me to do the labs, and I wasn't able to do them. So I'll just have to figure out. Gotta figure out how to do them. I don't know. And I was surprised she wanted me to do some labs yesterday, and I had eaten. Because usually they don't want you to eat. So that was kind of strange. But I don't know. Maybe you can do lab work and you don't have to. I don't know. I found it to be strange. But my foot still hurts. The bruise is still there. So I don't know, you all. Wasn't expecting to hear that. But I'm just going to keep doing what I've been doing. I'm going to keep drinking the water. I'm going to avoid the foods that have the uric acids. But I love seafood. I love seafood, and that that would be hard to give up. But it's not something that I eat every day, so thank God for that. But it's always something, you know? Always. And I saw Alyssa, who's over here on the YouTube channel, saying that she wanted to donate to my YouTube channel. You all, I do have a Cash App. Even though there is a way to donate. I have that feature there. And I thought I enabled it, but I guess I didn't because she wasn't able to do it. So I got to figure that out. And another question I have for you all. Chris is suffering from acne. You know, he's at that age where he's still going through, puberty, and it's getting acne. And it's like every time his face clear up, it break out again. So I was thinking about putting him on Proactive. Do you all remember that? That acne medication. It used to be all on TV, Proactive. I gotta find a way to order it. I know I probably could get it off of Amazon, but I'm gonna get him some acne, because now his face is starting to get some scars in it from the acne. And I told him, I said, it's gonna clear up. And I said, but and he was talking about, I hate it. I just hate it. I said, I know. I had acne really, really bad, but I had it in my 20s. I had something going on with me internally, and I had to take this acne medicine called Accutane. because I had these big knots. And this is why I have the scarring that I have in my face. My face looks, 1000% better. I'll get a pimple every now and then, like I had a pimple here. When I change, if I change a soap, I have to use the same thing consistently. So like I can't use different soaps on my face. And so with the foundations, if I change a foundation, like I changed from MAC to Fenty, and now Fenty to here to Juvia's Place, my skin sometimes it'll break out. And I think that's how I got this last pimple. And then with menopause comes acne. I told you all, it's 82 symptoms with menopause. Don't make no sense. Don't make no sense. Like I said, it's always something. But at least I now know. And if it's something else, I'll find out from my doctor when I see her in September. And I try to keep these doctor's appointments because, honey, if you don't, you won't get one for another 6 months or another year. It's like they don't have enough doctors. They don't have enough doctors. It just don't make no sense. My mother's thinking about going through Gen Care. She's thinking about just coming out of not having going to a doctor that or a clinic that just specializes for the elderly people. She's really thinking about doing that, which I can understand why she want to do that. Because she feels like, she's not getting the care that she needs because she's a diabetic. So, okay, you get old as a bitch. My stylist was telling me that she's suffering with arthritis in her hip, and that's from all them years of standing on her feet doing hair. I said, well, what you gonna do? You gonna stop doing hair? And she was like, no. She was like, I need to work. So I don't know, y'all. Life is just lifing, as they say. But losing the 4 pounds, that was pretty good, I will say. So my coworker was telling me that some guy over on the west side here in Chicago, those of you out that live in Chicago, said he got shot and killed on live while he was on Facebook Live. What is really going on? One thing I'm glad I don't have to give up with this gout is that I don't drink alcohol. She said that also brings it on. I said, well, I don't have that problem because I don't drink. And I don't smoke. And here's another thing I want to say. I know it's Throwback Thursday and all of this and all that, but I really want to talk to my brothers for a minute. You all, I just don't understand why you all are so hard-headed. One of my male friends has a knot up on his shoulder. He's had it for a while. And I keep trying to get him to go to the doctor. He will not go. I'm like, why? Why will you not? Why you won't go to the doctor and take care of this? I just don't get it. I don't know why y'all so hard-headed. I just don't understand why y'all so hard-headed. Y'all are so hard-headed. He just makes me so mad. I asked him yesterday. I said, have you made that appointment? Yeah. No. And you know, this is the thing. It's starting to worry me. You know, and it's like, come on, take care of yourself. You ain't had this thing too long. I don't know what it is with you all, why y'all do not. I don't know what it is. I don't know why you all would not take care of yourself. He will not go to the doctor. Just will not. Man, you all have got to stop playing around when it comes to your health. You got to stop. And he's married, and I'm saying to myself, and I'm gonna ask him, I'm gonna call him today. I'm saying, she ain't said nothing to you about you going to the doctor, cause I stay on him, and then you know, me and my mother both is concerned, cause it just. He irritates me. I ain't gonna even lie to y'all. He irritates my whole soul. He does. He irritates me. I don't know why y'all so hard-headed. Y'all just will not take care of your health. Y'all just won't do it. And I don't understand that. Ugly dog. sorry, y'all. I was talking about that bastard that work here with me that I can't stand. They're staring at me. Don't look at me. So the challenge that I'm gonna give you all is to go to the doctor. Okay? Every man that's on this platform, I want you to go to the doctor and get a checkup. Stop putting it off and go for a checkup. Okay? That's the challenge for the men. I want y'all to go. You stop putting it off. Stop talking about, oh, I'm gonna go. Just go. Just go. You need CC to go with you? I'll go with you. But I want you to go to the doctor. I'm gonna tell you something. You ain't got no good woman if she ain't staying on you about your health. If you got a woman who don't stay on you about taking care of yourself, you ain't got no good woman. If she ain't telling you to go to the doctor and get yourself checked out, and she don't never say that to you, you ain't got no good woman. And I said what I said. Because that's a woman who don't really care about you if she ain't telling you to go to the doctor. Because a woman who really care about you, she gonna make sure that you go to the doctor. She gonna stay on you. If she ain't staying on you, if she not staying on you, she probably don't really love you. Because if she really loved you, she would tell you how important it is for you to be going to the doctor. I'm serious. Go to the doctor. Stop playing around with your health. You can't play with your health. They with another crew. Don't play with your health. I'm telling y'all, don't do it. Stop playing with it. Y'all get on my nerve because y'all won't take care of yourself. And I'm only saying this to you in love and in concern, because oftentimes by the time y'all get to the doctor and find out what's wrong with you, it got so far out of control that, you know what I'm saying. And many of you all are suffering from different things because you don't want to take your high blood pressure medicine. You don't want to take your diabetes medication. You don't want to do this. You don't want to do that because you don't want it to mess with your pickle. They got other things to help you with your pickle. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. All right, y'all, I'm going to let you go. But I want you all to be healthy. I'm trying to get healthy, and I want you to get healthy. Let's all get healthy together, okay? Let's all get healthy together. Let's encourage each other to get healthy and to be healthy. Because when you don't have your health, you messed up. When you don't have your health, so God bless each and every last one of you all. I love you all. Again, thanks for your love and your support. Again, don't forget, go to my community page. Click on my YouTube channel, the page, and go to Visit Community. You will see it right there. It says Visit Community, and post your throwback picture or a picture of you. King Beard posted a picture of himself yesterday. Ladies, King Beard, don't make me slide in your DMs, brother. Don't make me slide up in them DMs. King Beard is really, really handsome. A nice looking brother. So he posted his picture yesterday. So brothers, not only do I want you to get healthy and take care of your health, I want you all to post your pictures on the visiting community, especially those of you all that's been here with me for a long time. I want to see what you look like. Okay? All right. So I'll see you all later. God bless you and have an awesome day. Peace and love.